MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the San Diego Padres and the Colorado Rockies. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. German Marquez gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And stepping in, Will Myers. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway.
First pitch, 2-10.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Altogether a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees the game time temperature. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position one batter into the game.
So now to the plate, Marcus Semien, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. Looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Semien in an 0-2 hole here. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up, and a good throw gets him one gone. Juan Soto to the plate now. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot too. Leadoff man at third with one down. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Myers stands at third with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. 1 out and a runner on third. Fouled away. And another foul ball. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Swing and a line drive. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So 2 out, nobody on. And up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch on its way. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Padres on top, 1-0. So now here is Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rockies, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Now the pitch. Fastball well outside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2 now. Three and 0 now.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully he can find it soon.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Has a look, now the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Now a move over to first. A runner at first with no outs here. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Well, the difference between a caught stealing and a stolen base is often pretty small, and that was a really good example. If that throw didn't make the fielder reach across his body a little bit, I think he could have been out.
Yeah, Dan, the throw wasn't all that bad, but it did end up a little more on the third base side of the bag, and that may have been the difference. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now the 2-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting third.
Next, it'll be Rafael Devers. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-2. Devers, right field and carrying well. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Rockies have now taken a 2-1 lead.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Simeon's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Raimel Tapia.
Next to hit, Raimel Tapia, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out. That's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like...
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Here's Ryan McMahon now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan McMahon.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-1 Colorado. Ready now is Austin Nola. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Austin Nola.
Here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Marquez has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another full count pitch home. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting 6. The center fielder, number 2.
Next to dig in, Trent Grisham. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. And he fouls this one off. Nola gets his lead at first, nobody out. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. He'll try again. 1-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Standing in now, Maikel Franco, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Into the bleachers and gone. A two-run home run off the bat of Maikel Franco. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Padres move in front now 3-2.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Here's Jed Jerko now,
The first baseman.
as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Previous history with German Marquez. He's an impressive 5 for 8. The 1-0 home. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
At the plate, Blake Snell, and he pops up the bunt attempt. Strumpf is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So here's Will Myers. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at ball one.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
No strike.
The 2-0 on the way.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Myers takes, and this winds up missing ball 4.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
2 on, 2 out, and up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. He's set, and the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Something's clearly out of sorts with his delivery right now. Just walked the guy, and that pitch wasn't even within sniffing distance of the zone. Really fighting himself right now.
2-0 now. The 2-0.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Popped him up. Strumpf moving to his left. And that's the 3rd out. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-2 San Diego. Last half of the second set to go. And set to go is the second baseman, Chase Strumpf. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
And that's on the outside corner. 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Stepping in now, Alex Rosario. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom 3rd of the order you have to go right after.
Next, here is Herman Marquez. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now the 1-0.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
Rosario, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Heading out towards shallow right. Myers in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
The batter, number 7.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. He's set. Here it comes. 2 out with the man at first. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Rockies strand 1 They're down 3-2. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Juan Soto stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Got him. One out now in the San Diego third, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And now the first pitch. Tatis brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. And it's fouled away. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
That'll bring up Austin Nola. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A pitch out. The throw on the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Devers has it. Over to first, and that retires the side. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They're up 3-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Here's the first pitch to him.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Up next to
Here now is Rafael Devers.
the third baseman.
Yeah, and he wasn't fooled at all by the changeup last time. Kept his hands back and absolutely destroyed that ball. So I got to think he's not going to see a changeup in this scenario right here.
No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And there's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And that's taken for a called strike 2. The 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He
Now
looks
batting,
really
right
sharp out
fielder,
there, guys.
Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. The windup and the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Now the 2-1 pitch.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together, or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Ryan McMahon would be next. Throw over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Rockies are down quietly. Still a 3-2 ball game. In to hit will be Trent Grisham. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's given the Padres a 4-2 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
At the plate now, Michael Franco. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
Here's Jed Jerko now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And there's out number 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Will Myers. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering, ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 1-0 delivery. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and the Friars have doubled up. They lead it 4-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Rockies offense with Colorado's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Leading off the inning, it'll be Raimel Tapia, and they could use a spark from him here.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Sent on the ground out to second. Simeon's there, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting.
In now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far.
Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. Fouled away. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Chase Strumpf comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Taken in by Simeon. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Still down by a count of 4-2. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Marcus Semien. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Here now is Juan Soto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Simeon's off and running. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Simeon aboard here at first with nobody out. In there, and it's full 3-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it. 1 down. So next to bat will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Runner goes, and he fouls this one off. 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. And another throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5.
timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Now here comes the Rockies skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Jaime Barria is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. In now, Austin Nola, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Oh, and trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is there, 2 down. Now at the plate here is Trent Grisham, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty death.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Padres leave a pair, but they still lead this one 4-2.
Rosario.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and now it'll be the catcher, Alex Rosario. Here's the first pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Wilmer Defoe will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now here's the first offering. 0-1. Here it comes.
Ball one.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Yu Darvish enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Rosario leads off first with 1 away. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Runners on the move for second. Fouled off. Lifted in the air out to center field. Back goes Grisham. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. From the stretch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. A runner on first with 2 away. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Darvish delivers the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. There's ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman,
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. 2 down, runners at first and second. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado. They trail it here 4-2. Yency Almonte is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. First delivery to him as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Leadoff man retired, and here's Jed Jerko. From the stretch, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Here comes the 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Alex Dickerson will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty. First pitch on the way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The right fielder, number 4, Will.
Now to bat, Will Myers. He flew out in his last AB. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
A 1-2 count to Will Myers. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 3-2 now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Padres leave 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Tim Hill is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Popped up. Jerko might try to make a play on it, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
So now to the plate, Raimel Tapia. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Good waist pitch, 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box now, Ryan McMahon, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Runners on first with 1 down. Check to swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box, Chase Strumpf, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike two. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. One left for Colorado. Still down by a count of 4-2. New inning set to get underway, and up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tapia is right there, one down.
Now batting.
So the next to bat will be Juan Soto. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Lifted down the line in left. Devers into foul territory, and it's a foul ball. The 1-1 hits this one hard the other way. Devers gloves it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now. 2 outs now in the San Diego 7th, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. Here it comes. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
On the ground to the right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
At the plate, Austin Nola, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Now look out as this one sends him sprawling. It's ball 2 now.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1 left for San Diego, but they still lead this one 4-2. Emilio Pagan is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. At the plate now is Alex Rosario. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch on the way as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 misses down below the knees. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Soto arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Garrett Hampson will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Comes set and the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Well, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
At the plate now, Tim Anderson. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Throw over to the bag, and they got him. High and deep to right center. Back goes Grisham. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They trail it here 4-2. Carlos Estevez is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Ready to begin the 8th, and that brings up Trent Grisham.
Number 2, Trent Grisham.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder. 3-0 now. Now the pitch. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Maikel Franco will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's 6 out.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Nimmo, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Striding in is Jed Jerko. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2 out, nobody on. Three and 0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
The 3-1 pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Archie Bradley will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Kike Hernandez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
The left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
First offering. Brandon Nimmo is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
So one gone for the Rockies here in the 8th, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit high and deep out to left center field. A ball that's carrying. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
In now, Aaron Judge. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. And as he bats, he represents the potential tying run. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Now at the plate is Raimel Tapia. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Myers on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. The Padres lead it 4-3. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Kike Hernandez. First pitch of the AB on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Here's Will Myers. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ripped on the ground to first. McMahon fields it cleanly, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. So now to the plate, Marcus Semien. In his career against this pitcher, he's 0 for 5. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now. And he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Standing in now, Juan Soto, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ripped down the first base line. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Running hard, he's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking, too, right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch just like that one.
2 out here and a runner at second. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Padres 5 and the Rockies 3. Seth Lugo is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Into the box, Ryan McMahon. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Myers is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Now batting.
Digging in next, Chase Strumpf. And now the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. And he lays off again, ball 3.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. One out, nobody on. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He'll try it again. 3-2. Just hung in there on that one. A payoff pitch one more time. Grounded to the right. Jerko showing off his range. On to first, and the Rockies are now down to their final out of the game.
The catcher, number 34.
Stepping up is Alex Rosario, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And it's fouled away. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Last strike now for Colorado. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. San Diego took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Yu Darvish claims the win out of the pen, his first.
Seth Lugo wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game.